All right, then. Evidently, as a men's rights advocate, for the last 2 years, I've had a lot of men ask me what my opinion is on fathers having a say in abortions. To save you the long TED talk, I'm just going to act it out for you. It being my opinion, obviously. I'm 9 months pregnant and there's a lot of pregnancy brain happening. Anyways, let's go. This is why fathers cannot force a woman into having a baby. This is what the inverse would look like. Josh, I love you, but I'm refusing to go on birth control. I do not believe in abortions, and I'm not tying my tubes. That means that you need to get a vasectomy. What? You want me to surgically alter my body and make it so I can't have babies just because you don't want to have babies and you don't want to go on birth control? What, the Fruit Loops? Don't what the Fruit Loops mean, okay? Or you'll be counting your lucky charms. Fact of the matter is, you cannot force somebody into altering their body, whether it's a vasectomy or a pregnancy, just because of something that you want. You just don't have the right to do that. Now, with that being said, not only is it not right, but it's also dangerous. Here's why. What up, Claire? I know that I have been abusing you and treating you like absolute garbage for the last 2 years, but you're pregnant now and you need to have my baby. I don't care if you're not financially stable and you'll need to depend on me for the rest of your life for the well-being of that child. You're going to do it. Now, one thing that's really admirable about the men's rights community is we are not about making women suffer just because men suffer, because equality. No, that does not make sense. Equality means that both people are thriving, not fighting to survive. Who's fighting to survive? The fathers that are stuck with women like this. Hi, Josh. I know that I've been manipulating you and treating you like absolute garbage for the last couple months, but guess what? I'm pro-choice. I went off my birth control, and I'm pregnant. So guess who's going to be either sticking around or paying out of their wazoo for the rest of their life? You. And that is not just a made-up scenario. As we know, that is the reality for a hell of a lot of fathers out there, and we do not want to be putting good women through that, right? Now, if you're one of these people that have been thinking to yourself this whole time, Roma, you should never be able to abort a child. I need to explain something to you real quick. I am pro-choice, 100%, which means I'm pro-choice for both genders. Just like I think a man shouldn't be able to force a woman into having a baby, I don't think that women should be able to force men into having a baby. But they can, and they do, all the time. As sad as it is, men and women were created differently, and I feel like it's very dangerous to allow men to say whether or not a woman can abort her child. With that being said, why the hell is that energy not kept for dads? Lots of women are pro-choice. They act like this. You can never force a woman into having a baby. What if she's financially not ready? What if she feels like she's too young? What if she just doesn't want children? 1 month later. Well, I'm pregnant. I know I have a lot of options. There's foster care, adoption, abortion. I got a lot of options. But you, Josh, you don't. I'm keeping it. You're sticking around. When is that child support starting? We are always forgetting men in the conversation of pro-choice. Absolutely, I'm pro-choice. I believe that a man should have options in a certain time frame the same way that a woman does. Find it really freaking funny that the same woman who's pro-choice will be very pro-life when it comes to men. You're just simply not ready to become a dad? You're a deadbeat. You can't financially support your kid? You're a freaking deadbeat. This is your responsibility. You chose to have sex. You need to take care of this child. First of all, why are you even having babies if you're bringing them into this world with their success dependent on somebody else? Why are you doing that? You ask any feminist who is pro-choice how they feel about a man having a say in financial abortion and parental abortion, and you watch how fast she turns to pro-life. And then point it out to her and she'll call you misogynistic. At the end of the day, here's what it comes down to. Equality is about accepting equal responsibility. And it's also about, equality. The same reasons why you cannot force a woman who does not want to have a baby into having a baby just because, she had sex and that's what happened, is the exact same reason why we should not be able to force men into those different situations. And it happens all the time. We talk about it all the time in the men's rights community, but yet there are so many men who are pro-life and not pro-choice. But yet when it comes to men, they'll be pro-choice. They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't have forced that person. But almost every single situation that can go bad with a mom is and can go bad with the dads. Do you understand what I'm saying? Men deserve a right to choose, and so do women. I think that more people need to be pro-choice, which means you need to be pro-choice for everybody and not just your own gender. Okay? Thank you.
My name is Chloe Roma, and the Roma Army is my vision. We are not who society tells us to be, but who we want to be. We are a men's rights movement, and together we are strong. I am Chloe Roma, and this is my vision for the future.